Good morning, guys. I hope you had a great Christmas holiday weekend. I'm beat. I'm still really tired. If you can see behind me, like, this is part of the aftermath of being home and like trying to find a place for everything. There's stuff upstairs, so it's just gonna be one of those Mondays for sure. So I'm gonna just work on that right now, hang out with little man. Nate's at work, but he had to go in super early, so he will be off kind of early today too. But yeah, I'll check in with you guys. So I thought I'd show you guys. I would have filmed it of like organizing and stuff, guys, but I really did take like 4 hours off and on. I'm tired. So I got my little coffee and tea station kind of set up over here, as well as my blender, which I love and use all the time, and pretty much the same setup that I've had. Got all my teas here. These cups I got for Christmas from my parents. I got 4 of them actually. I'm using one right now. I really like it. It's cool. It's supposed to be really good too to like pack up, and if you're gonna like throw it in your purse even, it's like super leak proof because this part actually like slides over to make it like extra like no leak. See? So I like that. And then when you actually like drink out of it, sorry, kind of hard with my left hand. When you drink, you actually press this part down, this little button, and that opens that, and it helps keep it like warm and stuff. Anyway, got those at Costco, I believe, is where they found those. I've seen them there too, and I think Nate took one this morning. And so I really like those. My coffee. Got these new cutting boards too, which is nice, and I like how Mom knows like my colors, right? So then over here is where I've changed it a little bit. So I just have a candle going, and I have all my vegan cookbooks here. Actually, you know what? This one and this one, Skinny Taste and Air Fryer, those are technically not vegan only. But I still love cookbooks, guys, even if they're not vegan. I really do, because you can still look at a recipe and get inspired to make something and change it, you know? It's rare I ever do any recipe to a T anyway. I'm one of those cooks. I'm not super precise. So I have that all set up there. Utensils and I was thinking about putting all these away because I really don't use them much, guys, at all. Like the flour, sugar, and I don't even use the coffee or tea one at all. In fact, I'll be damned. Didn't even know those were in there. Those are old. Anyway, I was thinking about putting them away, but guys, these go back to when we had our apartment, like 8-9 years ago. Yeah, and I wanted them so badly. They were from Target, and I just remember, I'm like, I want those, and I just can't. I still love them. So I was gonna put them in like the cabinet and stuff just to get more space, but no, I just moved other stuff so that I can keep them out still. Anyway, air fryer that I showed on yesterday's video of what we got, like opening presents and stuff. So I have that set up in the corner. It used to be my KitchenAid mixer, which I love, but really the truth is we don't use it all that often anymore at all. I don't really bake a whole lot as it is. I still have it, but I just moved it in the cabinet for now, and this is going to replace it for the time being. Then right here I have a spot that I'm thinking about. I got a gift card to Amazon and from Nate's dad, and I really want to, we've been talking about it, of doing an Instant Pot, like the pressure cookers, and I think that would be really nice for us. It's like, can cook rice super fast, among many other things. So I'm thinking I might order that today, and I'm gonna like save a spot for it right there. And of course, dog bones, my pig that came with the set of all the stuff here. And I still love it, and obviously pig. And then I have my little like cutting board set, just little ones. And then over here, I feel like you've seen this, but I don't necessarily know if I've really like shown it to you. But I have my like tray here that I got at like Home Goods, and I have all of these little plates that me and Nate totally grab and use too. And then the new bowls I got too from my parents. But I'm actually, this is kind of set up more so with filming in mind. When I do a lot of cooking videos in the kitchen, obviously, I like to use these like white dishes primarily. And so they're just easy for me to grab super fast. I have plenty of them. Anyway, that's really my idea behind it, but it's kind of turned into vitamins as well. So this kind of like setup over here is kind of messy, but not. It serves a purpose. It does, but it just kind of ends up adding a charger and other crap. And then of course we have the bowl here for pig scraps throughout the day. And I still haven't like cleaned up the island yet. I'm working on it, guys. I'm telling you, this has been nothing but work in progress. Trash. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm excited to play Jenga. I can't lie. But I like where this is coming. But yeah, that corner over there has room for that Instant Pot. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm on this Facebook group page. And it's the Lean and Clean group page that Hannah, High Carb Hannah, made when she released her ebook, the one that I followed earlier this month. And I just posted on there to get like people's recommendations of like which Instant Pot they like. And I think I've figured out the one I'm going to get. I'm just not sure what size now. So we'll see. I will let you know and I'll show you if I do. So this is the Instant Pot that I'm thinking of getting. Sorry, emails. Here's the thing. So this is what I was actually thinking of doing, was the $99 for the 6-quart Instant Pot. I heard definitely do the IP Duo. I don't really know exactly what that means yet, but that's like something you should get. It's like better, I guess. 7-in-1 multifunctional pressure cooker. But I am also being told right now by a lot of girls on that post that I made. And like, let me show you real quick actually. So here's my post on the group page I was telling you guys about. And just wanting everyone's opinions. Well, like literally everyone is saying if you have the extra money to do it, and this is the girl that said to make sure you get the 7-in-1 Duo, not the 6-in-1 Luxe model. You can't choose between low and high, apparently, if you do the Luxe one. Anyway, but everyone is saying, like, get the 8-liter one because they want more space or they want to make more. And then that's the only downfall is the 6 is great. It works well, but they do just wish it was bigger. So, and by the way, I'm in like a bunch of like vegan groups and stuff. So if you are not and you're interested, I don't totally recommend it. Some can get a little crazy, but a lot of them are great just for food inspiration. You know, this is what I'm thinking of doing. But if I go over to this 8-quart one, it's $152. It's definitely a jump for sure. But I don't want to, you know, regret it for the sake of $50 too, you know, and obviously I think for, you know, this isn't just me, it's Nate and I, and if we plan to do this, then, you know, full out vegan for many years to come, then it seems almost like just do it, right? So that's kind of where I'm at with it. I'm just kind of teetering between the two. But anyone have one? What do you guys think? My understanding, this is a good one, this brand and this kind. So after all that, what it really comes down to is I trust you guys the most. So thank you, Carly, Miss Vegan in Washington here. She's so sweet. She recommended, she has the very one that I'm showing you guys, and the 6-quart she says is enough for her and her husband and kiddo, and still gives them leftovers. And I'm like, you know what? The people in the group, I think they are sweet and they have knowledge, but at the same time, they can eat like heaps of food that is like crazy to me. And power to them, but I think she's right, and the 6-quart one is going to be more than enough for just us two and our little man. So I think I'm going to just throw in another cookbook and call it good. Anyway, I thought I would just show you my dilemma is done. Thanks, Carly.
Hello.
I'm eating my bowl that Nate made me.
I did.
It's really good, so I apologize if I have stuff in my teeth. I really do.
But it's not a problem now because we have electric toothbrushes that I'm not sure about.
Have you guys ever used an electric toothbrush? I was so excited because we got one for Christmas.
It rattled my brain.
It rattled my brain. I think it works really, 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 really well, but it's no joke.
It really like tickles my whole like nose region and everything when you brush like your front teeth like right here. When it's on there, it feels like it's like tickling underneath your nose really crazily, and then like the back of your teeth, like the back of your gums there or whatever, that's kind of like it's a little irritating. I don't know. It's interesting.
You have to let us know if you've used one, or did you get used to that feeling, or did you have that feeling too? I feel sad.
Okay. Why do you feel sad?
I told you earlier, but I'm afraid to tell them.
Why are you afraid to tell them?
Because I don't like to go back on what I tell people.
But, I mean...
I'm tired.
Kim has pretty much wore herself with this whole Vlogmas thing. See, I think the part that like maybe a lot of people get and maybe a lot of people don't is Kim probably makes 2 to 3 hours worth of content that she condenses down to like a 20-minute daily vlog. Well, not only is the filming take 2 to 3 hours, okay, we'll say 3, her editing takes at least an hour, plus upload, processing, all this stuff. So it turns into like a 6-hour process per day, and my little Kimmy doesn't like to take care of herself when she does these things because she finds them to be more important than doing like the normal things like drinking enough water and things like that, and she makes herself sick twice now in December. And I'm not saying that it's necessarily her fault that she's sick, but...
I think that's exactly what you're saying.
But I will say that it's very abnormal for you to be sick that often. Or even us to be sick that often. Like, I haven't been sick. And it's just one of those things where you need a break. You're tired.
But...
So, yeah. But I mean, we got through Christmas.
No, it did Vlogmas. I just told all of you that I would continue through the whole month. But I think I'm going to take a couple days. But I'll still have a couple this week. So I didn't lie. It's just not going to be a full week's worth. I don't like liars.
No, I get it. And then also this week we knew was going to be hard anyways because he's out of school.
Right.
So
I didn't think of that necessarily. I knew that, but I didn't think of it when I said it too.
Yeah,
but maybe I'll post what the hell's today? Monday?
Today's Monday.
So it'll be Tuesday for this.
Today's 26.
26. That's all. My month's been numbers. Maybe 28. Maybe Thursday I'll have one up.
Yeah.
So, I'm sorry, but I think I'm going to take a couple days to actually rest, but then at the same time, it's going to be filled with filming for next week.
Yeah, that is true.
So, ordered the Instant Pot. By the way, what I will vlog for you guys, Wednesday is when I should be getting it. So yeah, I'll have one up on Thursday. Whether it's a true vlog or just more of a little haul for you guys. But have any of you done Amazon Pantry? Which is like where basically you can get like your pantry stuff. Basically non-cold items. And so snack items, canned foods. God, I'm trying to get the
Seasonings.
food. Yeah, seasonings, got a ton of that. A bunch of toiletries, vitamins. Basically, again, anything that's not cold. And yeah, I did that today when I made the order on Amazon and like got a bunch of stuff that I would normally get at like the grocery store, but it was a lot cheaper and it's going to be delivered here. So I'll show it to you because it's kind of like interesting how they do it too. And like you get your pantry box, and as you fill up your box, it'll tell you how like the percentage of it being full. It's so weird, but I think it has to do with your shipping costs and stuff if you have multiple boxes or whatever. But I think when you're Prime, you get it for free, or you get like promos when buy certain things that'll give you free shipping, that kind of thing. Anyway, though, I'll end up showing you what I got, and then I ordered a cookbook to go with the Instant Pot. Yeah, I'm gonna go and get some rest just tomorrow.
We're drugging her tonight.
Yeah. I just don't feel 100% too. Like, that's what he was saying, is like getting sick again. I don't feel sick, but I feel something working its way, and I don't want that to happen. So, yeah. But I'm glad you guys liked Vlogmas.
It was fun from my standpoint.
It was fun. No, I had fun too. It just, I was naive. You had to be on camera still. But I thought it was going to be like such a easy thing as far as time in comparison. And in some ways it was, but to just sitting and filming and that kind of editing, but it was a lot, but it was fun, and it's cool that you guys really liked it too.
Did you tell him about the half year idea?
No.
When she said like, "Oh, you had to film," this is just me, guys. I don't even. You guys get to see me.
I was telling him because you guys were so nice and you guys really enjoyed Vlogmas that maybe come June, because that would be mid-year, I could do it again. We could break the rules. And we'll have to come up with a name for it. So you guys have to give me a name. What do we call it? If I did it in June or July, what would we call it? June Miss.
Well, it would be June Miss because
no, there's no Christmas.
Yeah,
so what would we call it? And is that something you'd want to
like
do?
Vlog. Mid-year vlog.
Vlog? Vlog?
Something like that.
You guys have to come up with a name. And maybe we can do that. Because it is fun. It is. But yeah. Did you have fun? I'm just here for the ride, baby.
Yeah, I just show up, guys. I'm like a for sure date. That's me.
You know how you excite them? You show up. You say bye to your friends?
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Don't be mad at me. Don't yell at me. I'm sorry, but I will be back in a couple days. Get her. Just get her.
Yeah.